Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. It's your one-stop destination for the hottest updates in entertainment. From upcoming movie releases and binge-worthy web series to celebrity news and industry buzz, we bring you fast, reliable, and engaging content every day. Whether you're a fan of Bollywood, Hollywood, or global streaming platforms like Netflix and Prime, we've got you covered. Today again our partner James and Mary are here for latest entertainment update, so stay tuned till last.
Welcome, deep divers. Today we are jumping into something that's, well, it's got the film world buzzing, hasn't it?
Oh, definitely. And maybe buzzing isn't quite the word for some people, more like up in arms.
Yeah, maybe. We're talking about the upcoming Wuthering Heights film adaptation. The trailer dropped, and let's just say the reaction wasn't exactly universal applause.
Not at all. Quite a bit of controversy, actually.
Right. So today, using some great insights from Premiere Next, we're going to try and unpack why. Why is this version so divisive? What's at the heart of the debate?
And what does it maybe tell us about adapting these, really beloved classics?
Exactly. So let's start with the source itself. Emily Brontë's novel, Wuthering Heights, from way back in 1847.
A gothic masterpiece.
Totally. It's that incredibly intense, kind of dark, tragic story of Heathcliff and Catherine Earnshaw. It covers so much ground love, revenge, class.
Obsession, definitely obsession. And the atmosphere, the moors, it's all so vivid.
Which is probably why people feel so strongly about it, right?
I think so, yeah. It gets under your skin. And that passion, that rawness, it's notoriously difficult to translate to the screen faithfully. It sets a really high bar.
So this new film, what was the stated goal? They wanted to bring it to life again, but with a more modern cinematic feel.
That seems to be the pitch.
Yeah.
Dark atmosphere, intense emotion, sort of haunting reimagining. Trying to capture the essence, but maybe for a new audience,
Okay, sounds potentially interesting, but here's where, as you said, it gets controversial. The fan reaction, especially online, has been pretty loud.
Premiere Next. Did a good job breaking down the main points people are raising. It's not just vague dislike, there are specific themes.
Right, so what are the big ones? What did Premiere Next find?
Okay, so first up, and maybe the most immediate thing people reacted to was the casting choices.
Okay, so people feel the actors don't quite fit their image of the characters.
Exactly. Either how they're described in the book or how they've maybe been played in past versions people really liked. It sparks that whole debate, authenticity versus a new interpretation.
Is it just about looks, or is it more?
It seems to be deeper. Like, does the actor capture the spirit, the essence of Heathcliff or Catherine? That's the question people are asking.
Okay, casting. What's next?
Then there's the tone and style.
Yeah.
This is a big one. The trailer apparently leans, according to critics, pretty heavily into like a Hollywood-style romantic drama.
And Wuthering Heights isn't exactly a straightforward romance, is it? It's much darker, more gothic.
Precisely. So fans are worried that this approach might, water down the tragic, almost brutal core of the novel. Premiere Next notes this is about protecting the story's soul, essentially.
I see. So casting, tone, what else?
Number 3 is what they're calling modernization issues. Specific things in the trailer, maybe lines of dialogue. Certain visuals just felt too modern for some viewers.
So straying too far from the 19th century setting and feel?
Yeah, accusations of it losing the original spirit. It raises that tricky question, how much can you update a classic before it becomes something else entirely?
A valid question. And the last point.
And finally, inevitably perhaps, comparisons. People are already putting this trailer up against previous adaptations, especially ones that are highly regarded.
Right. There have been quite a few versions over the years.
And some are really beloved. So the concern is, will this new one measure up? Will it have the same depth, the same mood? It shows how protective people are of stories they care about.
Wow. So casting, tone, modernization, and comparisons, it really shows how deeply connected people feel to these characters and this world.
It absolutely does. And it highlights that constant tension, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The filmmaker wants to create their vision, but the audience has decades of history and affection invested.
It's such a balancing act. How faithful do you stay? How much do you innovate? There's no easy answer.
None at all.
But despite all this early turbulence, the film is still coming out and people are still curious.
Oh, definitely. The anticipation is still high, even among the critics, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's scheduled for release later this year. Theater first, then streaming.
And the trailer gave us the date. It's insert official date once announced, e.g. November 2025. So we'll see if it manages to change minds once people see the whole thing.
And stepping back, looking at the bigger picture, like Premiere Next, suggests this whole situation is really a snapshot of a larger cultural conversation.
How so?
Well, it's about how we handle classic literature today. Do we treat these works like museum pieces, perfectly preserved? Or do we let them breathe and evolve with the times?
And risk maybe losing something in the translation.
Exactly. What's the cost of adaptation? It's a debate that pops up again and again with these big, iconic stories.
So wrapping this up then, what are we left with? Will this Wuthering Heights win over the skeptics, or is it destined to be another divisive remake?
Time will tell on that one.
Yeah, but it leaves you thinking, doesn't it? How much change is too much when you're adapting something so beloved? And what does this incredibly passionate fan reaction really tell us about how these timeless stories resonate across different generations? Something to mull over.
That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed watching and found it interesting. Thanks for watching YouTube channel Premiere Next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel to stay updated with the latest movie reviews, web series breakdowns, and entertainment updates. See you in the next video.